Indulge in the allure of Madam Glam, where every manicure tells a story of a decade adorned with elegance. Here's to a perfect 10 and many more glamorous years to come. Hey besties! I am so excited about today's video because we are celebrating Madam Glam's 10-year anniversary. Can you believe it? 10 years of glamorous Madam Glam products. So we have Glam Life, the 10th anniversary limited edition box. I love the box too. Oh my goodness. So as always, it is vegan, cruelty, palm oil free, 21 free, and HEMA free. Love that as always. As we celebrate a decade of redefining elegance and beauty, immerse yourself in the enchanting fusion of the iconic New York City skyline and the serene wonders of nature. This exclusive box is a tribute to the very essence of Madam Glam, where sophistication meets innovation. Love it! And let's take a look inside. A decade of glamorous nail products. All right, and we have 8 gel polish and some gold foil and some nail decorations. I love the colors too, so pretty. And let's look at the decorations. So they have nail art shells. They are little pieces of real seashell. Yes, those are real shells. I thought they were plastic at first, but when I went to go close it, a little piece got like stuck in between the lid and the base. And yeah, when it broke, it is real. It is very sharp if it breaks too, so be careful. But very pretty. I love this gold foil too. Like I have foil, but not this like satin kind of finish. Like it's shiny, but it's not like most gold foils look like they're like coated in a gloss coat, if that makes sense. And these have more of like a matted satin kind of look. I don't know, but they are very pretty. So looking at the gel polishes that come in this collection, the first one is Cake Batter. And I don't think this name could have been any more perfect. It looks just like cake batter. Perfect, like creamy, eggshelly, vanilla cakey. I don't have any colors like that one either. And the next color in the collection is Cheek Rose. This one is super pretty. I ended up using this one in today's nail set as well. Very, very light pink. And the next color in the collection is Peach Fuzz. Again, perfect name. They are always so good at picking the names for their polish. Super pretty peachy color. Perfect peach. And all of the nails that you are seeing are double coated as well. The next color in the collection is Mojito. I love this green too. It is super pretty, but it like when you go to coat out a nail, it's almost like jelly-like. Like it's not as creamy and opaque as their other polishes, but it still is opaque. I don't know how to explain it. It is super pretty though. And then the next color we have is Minty Mirage. This is another color that I used in today's nail set. Super pretty teal. Love this color. Reminds me of like a robin egg. I don't know why. And then the next color is a super pretty, like very light blue. And it is Blue Jolie. Some of the names I'm always curious though, like how they come up with it. I love reading the little descriptions about it because it gives you a little more insight. It would be awesome if they like included an insert when they sent us the collection that said like what gave them the inspiration. I am always so curious about that. The next color is a super pretty purple, and it is B-Day Bash. Look at that purple. It is purplin'. Or as Chetta would say, purple. Purple. Love a good purple. And this one is definitely giving summer too. Love how bright it is. Super pretty. And then the final color in this collection is this absolutely beautiful pink, and it is Pink Frenzy. And this is the color that I use for the birthday cake that you've seen at the beginning of the video. Look at how pretty. Woo! So I absolutely loved the colors in this collection. I think they were all so freaking pretty. Look at those colors. You get like your nudes, your more like subtle colors, but then you have some of the bright ones in there. Perfect way to show tribute to 10 years of doing what Madam Glam does, and they be doing it. I was actually, as I was, making this video and doing everything for it, I was looking up different stuff about Madam Glam, and I was trying to find like the different bestsellers from each year. And I realized that, in the beginning, they didn't start with gel polish, which I thought was kind of neat. So as you could see real quick, I do have my nails applied. And when I started to make this cake, I made it around the base of this little glass jar. And I was using a solid nail glue to do it. But because of how much I used, it was so freaking heavy. So I used another non-stick from Born Pretty, and I built like pretty much like a ring around the glass jar again, and then took it off, filed it so it was perfect on both ends, and then I take that same non-stick gel, flatten it out, and made a hollow cake. So I flattened it out, put it on the top, and then put it on the bottom. So it was a lot lighter than if I would have made it out of that solid gel. So as you can see, there is my little cake. Off camera, I do apply base coat to the top and the side of it. And then I do apply 2 coats of the Pink Frenzy. And then I matte top coated it. And that puts us where we are at now. I'm going to take that white 3D sculpting gel, and I just make little circles, and then I take a silicone tool and make 2 little indents in it and kind of shape it like a teardrop on its side. And that is how I made the little frosting effect looking things. Okay, so while this part plays out, I will go back into telling you guys kind of what I learned. So starting off, when Madam Glam finally did come out with their gel polishes, they only had 16 different gel colors. And they didn't have names like they do now. Well, they did have names, but that's not how they identified them. They identified them with like a number, which I thought was kind of cool. So as I was looking up the best sellers for each year, I learned that there wasn't necessarily like a bestseller in the beginning, but they used to have an all-in-one is what I was learning about. And it was actually really popular for quite a few years. But it had the base and the top coat built into it. So you could just apply a coat of it and be good to go, which I thought was really cool. I didn't know that they made that. I've seen like a one and go, a one-step gel before, but not from Madam Glam. And with the way that Madam Glam does their products, I can only imagine the quality of that polish. So I'm curious, if you are watching, have you ever used their one-step gel? If you did, what did you think? And do you still have one if you owned one? Very curious. I wonder why they stopped making those. But yeah, I thought that was kind of neat to learn because I did not know that. A little fun fact. But yeah, then they just continued to release all their amazing products and turned into the company that they are today. They have so many incredible products and so many colors to pick from. Like, I remember when I wasn't getting the new collection releases and they would let me pick colors. Oh my goodness. It was a struggle. I tell you, the struggle was real, besties. All right, so I wanted to do a little stamping for the 10 on the birthday cake. So I'm going to take Maniology's their sticky base, apply the sticky base just to like the lower half of the top of the cake. I didn't want it going down the sides of it because I do want the cake staying more matted. But I am just going to apply these super cute little bubble letters and do the 10 with the black magic, which is also from Maniology. It is the prettiest black holographic stamping polish I have ever seen. It is so freaking pretty. So I will just apply the 1 and the 0, and then I do the outline in Bam White. So I will let you guys watch this part, and I will pop back in a minute.
You call me a saint, but you know I'm a stranger, all willing and able to do what you want. You think I'm a thinker, but I'm just a singer, all messy and pretty, just making believe. Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling down to obscurity. Don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up, you know. Out of control, you don't know me. I'm a danger to myself. Out of control, you don't know me. I am fading unfelt. Boy, you look worried, and maybe you should be, 'cause this is a warning that I'm throwing out, 'cause I'm the worst player that ever won't play you, to mix up sweet words with the girl's sanity. Boy, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling down to obscurity. Don't let me ever be this alone. I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling, I'm falling. Shouldn't be trusting me, I could be making it all up.
Look at how cute! I freaking love this little cake. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then I took a normal candle and I shaved it down like super freaking tiny, just the top part of it. I took some pink sculpting gel and just rolled it out and wrapped it around it to make it look like a normal candle again. Then I'm going to take the Beetles nail gel glue and apply just a little bit to the bottom of the candle and then attach it to our mini birthday cake. And then I just flash cure it in place. Once I have it flash cured, I do pop it in my big lamp though to make sure that it is fully intact. We do not want that moving.
You know. Oh, you don't know me. I'm a danger to myself. Oh, you don't know me. I am fading unfelt.
I could not stop laughing as I made this. This is so freaking cute. Okay, and then I'm going to take these tiny little strawberry stickers And there is one cherry sticker that I applied to it as well. I just wanted to add some like little fruits, but by this point, as you remember, I had started to make the cake with that solid gel glue at first and then started to make it with the non-stick. I had been sitting here for hours at this point. I was going to do so much more on the nail set, but again, after making like the frosting for the sides and everything, I was like, no way, I'm not sculpting real fruit for the top, so we are going with some stickers. But they still look super freaking cute, super cute. So yeah, I just applied 3 little strawberries to the top part. I apply the little cherries to the base, and then I apply half pearls to the top around the outer rim of the cake, and then gold caviar beads. And once those are all applied, I do go in with my matte top coat, apply the matte top coat to everything on the top of the cake, and then come back in with my regular no wipe top coat just to make sure that like the caviar beads were still glossy, and then to add a little bit of dimension to the fruit. And on top of the 10, I wanted that to be shiny as well, so it kind of like popped out from the cake itself. But yeah, so I will let you guys kind of watch as I do that part, and I will pop back in when I am done with that. And if you are enjoying the video so far, if you could leave it a like, it helps me out so much, besties, like you don't even know. And if you are still watching, if you can leave me some strawberries and a birthday cake in the comments and let me know you are still here, I would appreciate it. All right, so I will be back in a minute. Tell me this is not the cutest little mini cake you have ever seen. And it's got a real candle. Okay, so like I was saying, I am going to go in and matte everything out. I go in very carefully. I really try not to get it on the strawberries or the caviar beads. The strawberries are like what do they call them? 5D stickers. So they already have a little bit of dimension to them. So I just go in, I matte everything out on the top, minus like, you know, the fruit or whatever. I do put it on top of the 10 right now, but I do, like I said, come back in with the no wipe top coat and go over the strawberries and the 10. And I do that twice because I did want it to look like strawberries sitting on there, and like the 10 was added in, so again it had that dimension. I freaking love this cake. I think it is the cutest little thing ever. So fun. And you probably noticed that I did have nails applied earlier in the video, and now they are not on my hand. This is the next day that I am coming back to finish this cake. That's how long I was sitting here. I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow. But the way that I did the pop-off method for this set, because of the birthday cake that was going to be on there, I didn't want to wear these long term. I wanted to be able to pop them off literally like right after the video. So I didn't do any prep. I literally applied a top coat and then went in and applied the tips with a nail glue. So they were barely on my nail. But once I did get the cake done, it was so much easier to sculpt the cake without those nails on. So once I do have the cake finished, you will see the nails on my hand again. And I just reapplied them with the top coat again because, again, I didn't need them to really stay on long term. They were removed pretty much right after the video. So yeah. Alright, so to paint the nails, as you can see, they are on again. I have applied my base coat, and I'm going in with that chic rose, and I'm going to apply it to my pointer, my middle, and my ring finger. 2 coats to all of those, and then I will come in to ombre the pinky and the thumb with the chic rose and minty mirage. I was going to use Pink Frenzy in there as well, but I wanted to keep the cake pink, and then I figured with the Minty Mirage, it would help kind of like pull out the green around the strawberries on the cake and stuff. So definitely changed up my plans a couple times with this nail set. Like I said, I had a lot different plan originally. I was going to use all the colors and have like, you know, on the 4th of July, you do those little like pop-it things where you pull the string and all the little streamers come flying out of them. I was going to do that from like up by my cuticle eponychium area, kind of flowing downward with all the different colors in this set, and use like cake batter or chic rose for the main nail color, and then have the cake. But with the amount of time I spent on that cake, I'm like, okay, I am going with something a little bit easier. So definitely a wing it freestyle. Most of my nail sets are freestyle. Most of them are not really planned, but this one was definitely fly by the seat of my pants. So as you could see, I used that Minty Mirage and just blended it with the chic rose on my pinky and my thumb to create that ombre with my ombre brush. My ombre brush! And then we are going to go in with that gold foil. And with the tacky layer from the gel polish itself, I just kind of like randomly stuck that gold foil to the nail. Once I had that applied how I liked it, I do go in with a nice, rich layer of top coat with their no wipe top coat, and I do give that a 60-second cure. But for flying by the seat of my pants with this set, I actually really like it. I really like even just the nails without the cake, like with the gold foil and the colors, I think is really, really pretty. Tell me that's not pretty, right? Like super freaking pretty, super easy, super freaking pretty. Okay, so like I was saying, I did go in with my top coat, and then I did want to apply just a couple little like, they're AB rhinestones, but they don't have a back on them, if that makes sense. So it kind of matches the matte in the background. They're like the translucent AB. But I just thought it would add a nice little pop on my pointer, my pinky, and my thumb. And then once I have those little rhinestones placed, I do give that a quick cure. So pretty. Okay, and now to apply the cake. I was gonna actually apply it with like rhinestone glue, but I just used those sticky tabs that come with like press-on nails and stuck it on with that. That way I could remove it. Look at how cute. I think these are so freaking cute. I love the mini cake. I love that it can actually be lit. I think this is the cutest, the funniest. I had so much fun creating these, and then being able to actually light the candle and blow it out. I really enjoyed doing these. These were so fun. So a huge happy birthday to Madam Glam, 10 years. It is awesome. These, again, like I said, these were so fun to create. I can't believe how these turned out. I just love the mini candle. I love the fact that I can really light it. I think these were so fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching me create them. I hope that Madam Glam loves my tribute to their 10th year anniversary. Oh man, what a special one. A decade of Madam Glam awesomeness. So everything, including my discount code, will be down in the description for you guys. And that is it for this one, you guys. I love you all so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!